on the last time of Dungeons and Dragons Grave of Man, we found Gorlar atop the keep, or what remains of the keep, that was floating up towards the ominous portal in the sky. After punching Dimitri in the face, we proceeded to battle him, only to defeat him handily. And it was then that we realized that more minions, Gorlar, Smash, and Crash, former adversaries, were starting to regenerate from the crystals.
To clarify, Gorlar punched Dimitri in the face.
I was going to say she absolutely phrased it like we punched Dimitri in the face. Then
yeah, we were
Gorlar.
just like, let's get this out of the way.
After we punched Dimitri in the face, we battled Gorlar.
Oh, did I say we?
I was like,
I don't remember exactly what you said, but it sounded very much like we punched Gorlar, like Dimitri.
Which, I mean, the temptation, but no.
No, I thought I said that Gorlar punched Dimitri in the face, but oh well. So during the harrowing battle, I figured if I could remove the taint from the crystal, then we would prevent them from continually respawning. So I used the generic orb, an upgrade orb that nullifies any previous magical effects applied to an item, to remove the taint from the crystal. And sure enough, they transformed into vivid blue versions of their former ghastly magenta selves. I suppose they went back to their normal arcane state. And it was then that all of our enemies petrified. They became as stone as the crystal that they were growing in. And then we just proceeded to fall from the sky. Fortunately, I was able to make a door into Merrick's shop, much to his dismay. And Drez and Kahuna were able to land safely with his newfound wings. And it was then that Gorlar somehow emerged again and took Dimitri in his grasp. We were able to fight him off, and unfortunately we couldn't save Dimitri in time. He lay on the ground as a pile of metal, and the peculiar orb lay in his chest cavity. It thrummed and pulsed with some kind of magic. It was then that we decided to consult with Vivi, as she was Dimitri's body's creator. And it was then that we learned that she had been using us all along. She abandoned us. And then we had to escape because the portal above opened, and wait a minute, am I missing something? Was there the big tentacle creatures?
Yeah, the portal was always open.
But I missed the part with the tentacles coming out, and then we dropped.
Yeah, then you dropped, had to get rid of the tentacles, but that was dealt with fast.
Yeah, the tentacles were dealt with very swiftly.
And then I saved Kahuna by being a genius.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh wait, yeah, you guys didn't use your wings. Sorry. I kept thinking that you were going to fly off, but then I remember that we retconned it or you had cast, what was it,
I was
stone?
going to fly, and then I got attacked by Kahuna, basically.
Okay. Clearly I'm too tired and I'm remembering things in the wrong order, whatnot. So, the beast god that occasionally speaks to us through telepathy of some sort, relayed that he believed that orb was a bomb. And we vacated the premises as swiftly as possible to escape the blast radius. And then we found ourselves back in the courtyard with the church. Rested up and tried to go over our options. All that we know is that the city of Zagnoth, is enclosed in a large dome, a black nothingness that supposedly was created by mages from the other cities. The only way that we'll be able to remove this barrier is by seeking out other mages, and maybe even the druids. Otherwise, Zagnoth will still be in peril. And then we found this. We decided to try the key on the door in the dwarven keep from earlier, and yay! Look at this pile of gold! Drez wants to make it his dragon hoard. Except then it turns out it's a mimic. Hey!
True, you dived in. You're laying in it.
That's still racist.
Okay, you're just trying to be Scrooge McDuck. Same difference. Alrighty.
I'm
thank
sensing
you for the recap.
profiling here.
Sorry that it was all over the place. I am tired, and everything was just so long ago.
3 weeks, yeah.
We've been busy doing
Alrighty.
things.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I can't see shit.
Can you not?
I can. I had to refresh. The
Yeah, you
page.
might have to refresh your page.
All right. I'm not very good with computers, you see. Well, with them not being invented for another millennia.
Okay, so bad news. I don't have the corgi set as a
Maybe it doesn't take place
corgis.
in the past.
I don't have the mimic set as a creature, so I can't add it in the initiative order. So I'm just gonna have a corgi.
What?
Look, I'm gonna
That's
get
the
use out of
mimic?
this. Well, I mean, fine. It is a giant dog-shaped mimic filled with treasure.
Just
There
start
you
playing
go.
the.
You're all
Oh,
dead.
God.
Just start playing the dog song from Undertale.
Ruff,
I was
ruff, ruff,
thinking-
ruff, 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 ruff,
I
ruff, ruff.
thought that was from Silent Hill.
Yeah, that's the Silent
Yeah,
Hill
that's a
ending.
Silent Hill dog song.
No,
The
I'm,
dog
I'm,
song from Undertale is
Yeah. it's just all barking noises.
Yep. Bark, 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 bark.
So, is there a tongue or something lashing out of the coins?
Yeah,
And, like the
so it's like-
walls
It's
are
a
sort of moving.
Vaguely
What's going on?
corgi-shaped tongue.
Yeah, so effectively what happens is the gold pieces start kind of like attacking you.
Wait, what?
Oh, cool.
You're being attacked by the gold pieces. It's not, I mean, it's not your regular mimic. How often do you go inside the mimic to find the mimic? The answer is not usually. Let's see, so everybody should roll initiative. Oh, I hate playing this in Firefox already.
Wait, why are you in Firefox?
Because in Chrome, it won't save my login settings, which means I have to
He's
re-authenticate
having
every time I
computer problems.
log into my computer, which is a nightmare if you have several different Google accounts and you know, turn off your computer frequently. Or close Chrome, or... Yeah.
These are some next level rolls here. We're off to a good start with season 3.
Actually, I'm receiving a weird Chrome version 63 is only compatible with Roll20's beta integrated video and voice. The GM can switch to the beta chat option from
Ignore
the
it.
settings tab.
Ignore it. We're not using video and voice for this.
Yeah, I think that's been there every day
Yeah.
Really?
since
I've
the
never
beginning.
seen it before.
Oh, yeah. I don't have that problem.
I think all those messages
Oh,
pop
no,
up
the
every time
problem
you
is they
log
never
in.
update Chrome.
Okay, so Lauren, you're first. But effectively, what happens is, so you guys walk in here, and Drez leaps into the pile of gold, and the pile of gold starts like moving. I mean, honestly, instead of like the individual gold pieces attacking you, it's kind of like remember that lion from Aladdin
Yep,
that like
yep.
comes out of the sand? It's kind of like that.
Simba,
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong movie. I'm governor of Zootopia.
With a ruff and a gruff.
This is secretly a movie about cocaine and racism.
Okay, what to do? There's just so much of this stuff, and do we fight the gold, or what do the walls look like?
The walls look, when you look at them, they like, now that you're looking at them and now that like it's really starting to move, it's kind of like you know, if the inside of a mouth was rocky.
Are there any teeth
Adrian,
lining
here's
the
my
ceiling,
gold.
The
or
worst
anything
tonsil
else?
stones ever.
You don't see
Tonsil
teeth
granite.
necessarily. It really does look like you're inside this thing. It's not going to be biting you because you're already in the maw.
This is where I
Now you just have to
digest.
Rocky, you
Fight.
can't take on that mimic. It's a 7-foot tall monster.
It's a genetically engineered Russian.
I want to play that the Punch Out, but like after the second league or something like that, instead of going off to fight
dragons
Mike
and
Tyson.
shit.
Yeah, just like eventually you're fighting like dragons in like somebody's house.
Oh my
and
god. That is going in the back burner of awesome game ideas. Holy shit, that's a smart one.
Like, it starts totally normal. You even fight, like, kind of a weird facsimile of Glass Joe, and then, like, by the end of it, you're fighting a space armada.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to go next to where Greg is, and I'm going to use Dimension Door to see if I can get to the
Does
other
Skitter have
side.
initiative?
Skitter does have initiative. So you're escaping?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get through it. I want to get the key on the other side to open the door again.
Okay. So you're dimension dooring out of the Mimic.
Yes.
Okay. So you do. And there's the key.
Yeah?
Okay. Now you have the key. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to open the door.
It doesn't open.
Kahuna, no!
Nom, nom, nom.
Well, we've been abandoned.
Yeah.
I tried calling through the door. Guys, I was just trying to unlock it and it's not working.
All I hear is betrayal.
Might as well get comfortable. Ah.
Okay. Skitter, not knowing at all what to do about this, is going to hit it. I don't think Skitter can sneak attack from inside a creature right now.
The Drex
No, I think the
maneuver.
creature is well aware of his position.
Yeah, I think this is the one creature that is, no matter where Skitter is, unless Skitter starts flying, Skitter's oh, no, it doesn't have advantage. He misses. Which is dumb because he's inside the thing. You think he wouldn't miss, but he misses. Anyway, so effectively what happens is a giant kind of tongue of gold and whatnot just kind of reaches out and it's probably going to smack Drez.
That's not very nice.
I mean, you're lying on it.
Yeah, you're the one who tried to steal itself from itself.
That's
a crit.
Oh, that's a good bad.
Oh no.
Okay, so you take right.
7 damage.
You take 10 damage and you are now
Damn.
grappled.
Yay! How many hit points do I have to begin with? Do I have my old levels max? Am I still
No,
at
no,
my
no.
old levels hit points, or did I
No,
re-jump to max?
you're fully healed. You guys leveled up when you were in the church.
Oh, right. Retcon.
This is just a yeah. That was just a I'm not going to have you level up in the last 20 minutes of a campaign.
And yes,
I'll
I
just
am
let you do
googling.
whatever.
I was googling whether or not there is a gold elemental.
A metal mental.
So to the rest of you guys, it looks like Drez is now drowning in gold.
Hey, that looks pretty fun, Drez. Oh, is it my turn?
Turns exist.
Yes.
Alright. Where can I attack? If I just hit the ground, does that count as killing it?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do.
Alrighty. Action surge! Let's attack once. Damn!
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh no!
Oh
yes.
no.
Oh no! I
All right,
forgot about her.
Finish your rolls.
Alrighty then. Let's see if these wonder effects stack. That's where we're going. Yeah.
Okay.
That one doesn't count. But we also have this last one for the extra attack.
Okay. So you hit it. Wow. You should probably re-roll the damage on those last 2 hits. Jesus,
All right.
you can re-roll practically every hit you ever do. All right. So you do 37.
Oh no! This is a bad one.
53, 73 damage.
Holy shit!
What?
All right, Rod of Wonder.
I guess I don't have to take part in
5e.
fights anymore. I could just watch and reincarnate people into
All
gods.
right.
So on a
So that's a
critical fail and a critical
67.
success, he has to roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Well, enjoy the rest of the fight, guys, because I've stopped contributing, or maybe I haven't.
What did he roll?
Am I gonna? We do okay. Do you want me to do
How
high or
did
low
that
for
even-
you? Let's do high or low. What the hell?
Whoa.
Wander your sound.
No.
Yeah, so what happened there was my computer shorted out last week, so we balanced it across 2 power strips now. Unfortunately, I need to get a better one because the current power strips power
Are you
button
back to
is
pressing it with
directly
your feet again?
next to my foot. Yeah.
You should put the power strips inside of cardboard boxes.
You know,
Yeah.
I probably should do that, actually. That'd be smart. Or just, I don't know.
Actually, there were some really cute, very cheap bins at Target with little handle holes in them that you could flip upside down and
I'll have to figure it out.
string the cord through it.
Luckily, I've switched over to recording in MKV entirely, so I don't lose recordings. I just, it glitches. Anyway, let's see. So, what happens is you explosively shrink.
And you mean, does he implode? Or?
Yeah, I was
Actually,
gonna say,
no.
that should be an
You-
implosion, yeah?
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm not entirely sure. You got a crit, which means a positive effect. Okay, so here's what happens. Instead of shrinking, you kind of get real big.
But it says explicitly that I shrink.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Wait,
this is
so
the
does
this
it
is
do the
homebrewed as
opposite
shit.
if
you
it's a critical
if you get a
success?
critical success, usually it's a more positive outcome. So you kind
Okay,
of
fair point.
explosively
Maybe he shrinks so
Giganticized.
small that he falls between the atoms of the mimic and escapes.
Oh, the mimic shrinks explosively. You know, that's a good point,
That's
actually.
painful.
Oh,
But
that's terrible for
that
us.
wouldn't be good.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I actually
give me a
considered doing
second.
polymorph on it. And I'm like, wait, no, we're
give me
inside the thing's
give me a
stomach.
second. Let's see.
Quick,
it
put
is...
it. Give it a gem that makes it stop having special characteristics.
I'm gonna
No, stop.
I'm gonna go quickly grab the mimic. This is great.
We're about to get a whole lot closer. Hey, Drez, we're about to become butt buddies.
Oh,
You want to know
boy.
why? Because our butts are gonna touch.
Okay, so you know, as far as things that you've done, this is probably either one of the best or worst.
Oh no.
So it should shrink to 1/4 of its. Oh no, it's halved. Okay. Oh, we're gonna be. I have to be right here. Holy shit!
Also, all the gold is still in here.
The gold is part of it, so the gold shrinks.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not real
Yeah.
gold.
yeah. You guys are in a sort of fake gold.
We're like at a bounce house now.
Yeah.
So
you're
this
a-
room probably went from like, if I were to guess, maybe like 15 feet tall to like now Greg has to slouch.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of. I don't know how this is gonna fit, so I'll just wing it here. Okay.
Well, let's
File.
say it's
Boy,
like
oh
about
boy.
export
7
as.
feet tall. I mean,
I
Greg
just
is
wanna
about
get this
that tall as
visually
me.
because it's
Maybe
really
he'd
funny.
bonk his head.
So I'm exporting the I'm exporting the art asset.
Okay, well I'm gonna get a booze then while I do this.
Okay. Have fun.
He is retrieving a booze, singular.
Wait, he just had coffee so as to awaken himself, and now he's getting alcohol to what?
That's the
Yeah.
reclaimer.
That counter.
I mean, alcohol doesn't make you sleepy.
Yeah, it
it
does.
does. It's a depressant.
He wants to be alert and also funny.
Okay, so it goes half.
Greg can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Okay. So I can't remove it.
Yeah.
What in the?
But you guys are now you still have room to move around. I mean, it was a big mimic.
Luckily. God damn.
I mean, if it was
Hey,
any
can you
smaller, it
move
probably would
that
have just
door
popped.
so it matches that door?
Actually, I was going to just do this.
Oh, you're gonna fill it
what
in.
does this look
Yeah.
like from Kahuna and the Lawrence perspective?
Does the door
So,
get tiny?
I will kind of show that in a bit. We'll just do gray.
All the walls are just going to be gone.
This famous picture looks like Andrew.
Okay. So, let me switch back to the objects and background. So, Shell,
Yeah?
you and Kahuna see the outside of this thing, which is kind of just a weird cylinder. You can see its teeth now. They are kind of sideways. It's one of those like weird, creepy, like sideways mouths,
Whoa,
right
wait a
where the
minute.
door was.
Wait, so it has a mouth by the door?
Yeah, you guys just walked inside of a mimic,
Yes.
which includes a door. But what you also see is there's a doorway over here. There's like a big gap in the room that you were in. It's just
Wait, where's the door? Can you just oh, I see.
yeah.
So
there's a doorway.
we can walk in here.
Yeah, so you can walk in there. The area that I've revealed
So the mystical
is
door
passable.
is right here.
Yeah.
And it looks like a does the critter have any eyes?
Yeah. They're like small and kind of all over the place, and they're looking at you.
I'm going to get out my evil looking dagger and poke it.
No, this is still initiative order.
Oh, sorry.
However, it has some real big holes in it because effectively what you saw was like it shrunk explosively as a glaive axe just like jammed its way out of it repeatedly. It looked pretty
Whoa.
bad.
Gross.
And now it's Drez's
Gross.
turn. Drez, you are grappled.
Everything's gross.
And now you get to smell Greg stank.
Yeah.
Stank of the day.
What am I grappled by? The concept of gold? Am
Am
I grappled by
You're
greed?
grappled by your own greed.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's a weird concept to think about. That means I can't move my arms. I wish I'd been a genius and like preset like a spreadsheet to show all of like vocal only spells. I don't think those so much a thing.
Oh, they're absolutely a thing.
No, for druids, I mean. My
Oh.
sorcerer has tons of them. They're really
Yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
just-
think
I'm just waiting for the day where Bird somehow manages to roll 2 nat 20s or like 2 nat 1 and a nat 20 or both.
Oh no.
That would be fun.
I think somatic's kind of like the one thing that it's pretty much all that I have. So poison breath.
What?
Okay.
But that's gonna engulf the whole room, right?
Bird, make a constitution check. Pretty much the
all right,
entire
let's see.
the
Or
en-
scoring 7 years ago. No, that's the wrong one.
well,
I'm gonna
Skitter,
make this mimic
Skitter
throw
doesn't
up.
save.
All right, let's see. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Yeah, that's fine.
keep going on about that, and Nick Cage is gonna come looking.
Oh no.
Okay. So let's see. Greg takes half damage? Yeah, half as much. So Greg takes 8. And the mimic can't save because you're inside it, so it just takes 16. Actually, no, it's a constitution, not a reflex, so I guess it does get a save.
If anything, it should have double damage. Being completely contained within its body.
Well, in nat 20, so never mind. Is unaffected and unimpressed.
Oh wow. It's like when you eat some like puffer fish and it just like goes in your mouth and poisons you. Bad times.
Except the
Okay.
opposite. So it's more like he had gut pain, but then he just like farted and then it's gone.
Not unlike a rabbit.
I've told people about that and they don't believe me.
My chat thinks it's a funny joke. I'm like, Bird's busy because he has to go fart his bunnies.
No,
I'm
it's
totally
it's not
serious.
even a joke. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Zero
totally
people
serious.
believe me when I tell them that you said that.
All right.
like if they have problems like digesting stuff, like you have to fart the bunnies, man. You just give them little stomach massages until they start farting a bunch, and then they're fine.
What
Not
do bunny
glamorous.
farts sound like?
Nothing. They're completely silent, but they smell pretty damn bad if they're sick. It smells like wet hay.
Yep. Well, that's all they eat, pretty much.
Yep.
And pellets
Yep.
and the occasional vegetable. Do you feed them vegetables?
I feed them cilantro.
Ah.
Fancy. Shell, it's your turn, by
Organic
the way.
cilantro.
Okay. My turn. So I see this mimic on the ground, and its teeth are firmly shut where the door is, right?
Yeah.
But it has little eyeballs.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna, as I said before, stab one of the eyeballs with the eldritch. Well, not the eldritch blade, but
Oh, the weird, creepy sacrifice dagger?
the weird, creepy sacrifice dagger.
Okay.
Attack! Ah!
Huh. Okay. Well, it's somewhere on the opposite side of the mimic. Nice alley-oop.
Shoo.
Drat. And I suppose Kahuna is gonna try bashing it.
Oh god, don't bash it too hard.
Is a 13 enough to bash the mimic? I mean,
Nope.
Oh, what? The mimic's immobile. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, it's made out of stone. It's got a, oh, Skitter misses. Oh, wait, no, Skitter doesn't miss. He doesn't have advantage right now. Okay, so it takes 11 damage. It looks very upset about being small, by the way. It's kind of hard to tell from the inside, but from the outside, it looks distressed and very confused. Okay. Well, seeing as now everybody is kind of de facto affected by whatever, it's just gonna start, like, washing machining all of you.
Oh,
And I don't think you get a choice. Let me see.
Encircled mimic.
Swarm of insects. I'm gonna just treat it as swarm of insects, and we'll go from there.
Oh, just getting hit in the face with little coins over and over again.
Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much. It's just gonna
Aw.
start spinning.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very nice.
Okay. So I think everybody just takes 7 damage. Okay. Greg, it's your turn.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Okay. Those yours?
Hmm.
Let me see. It takes 32. So he's actually... So you've made enough holes in this thing that you could probably escape if you wanted to.
All right.
Oh, really?
Not on your turn, but like Drez, for example.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to make an action to leave. Because it's like a small axe-shaped hole that you could maybe like push your way out of.
But
Which
I'm
is
being grappled,
horrifying.
right?
Yeah. You were specifically still being grappled because it hit you. So you're honestly what's probably happening is probably just hitting Greg and Skitter with you.
That was causing the damage.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
I mean, you can make a strength check to get out.
Yeah, but I suck at those. Let's find out.
What? No, you don't. You got the gauntlets of ogre power.
The what?
I thought he had the gauntlets of like flame or something.
The gauntlets of giant strength, or the belt of giant strength, or whatever. Didn't you get like a belt that boosted your strength like crazy? So you're physically the strongest party member.
I thought that was Skitter.
No, he's got the belt of Dwarvenkind.
Oh shit! Though, yeah, in my armor it lists an item called Belt of Ogre Strength. I was looking at my inventory.
Yeah, so
I don't even know what that item does.
it sets your strength to 21.
Does it really?
Yeah, I think physically you are as strong
Huh.
as Greg.
Well,
I don't know if your roll accounts for that. It looks like it does, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
It's
yeah, my
8
strength
plus
is
5 plus
21.
1. Yeah.
Wow, I haven't even looked at that for so long. I didn't even like register. Yeah,
Got
I
that
guess I have 21
recently
strength.
too, but I guess that was pre-Christmas, so kind of go figure. Okay, so
We haven't played recently by most metrics.
it is true. People thought the series was over, and I was like, no, we're just
Oh,
very
that's
busy.
sad.
Anyway, so you actually managed to kind of break out of its grasp, and are no longer braining your companions in your face.
Braining them in the face. I should have just stone skinned myself so it'd be a more effective weapon.
I mean, that'd just be rude.
So is the strength check the turn?
I don't. I think breaking out of a grapple takes an action.
Probably. But does it take a move?
No, you can move.
Ooh.
You're gonna have to make a dexterity check to get out.
There it is. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
That's
you
a
get out.
dice
Wait,
roll.
I forgot. You can teleport. What am I doing?
Oh yeah. It kind of undoes all of these things, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It can
you gotta
teleport out
remember
of
that.
the grapple.
Yeah,
You've got to
consider
remember
your
that for me, because I'm
shoes.
not going to.
To be
Okay.
fair, Drez barely understands it so far because she's never explicitly learned about it. Although just having a general urge to get away from something has worked so far. So he would, yeah, I guess he would teleport out.
Okay, so Alarin, I guess it's your turn again.
My turn. All right. Well, I'm gonna go pick up the Eldritch Dagger, but I suppose that's my turn because I have to run over to pick
Yeah,
it up.
you have to do a double move to get to it.
Okay, and then Kahuna is going to try to. Now, is this hole? The hole is just in the side of the mimic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna try and flood the mimic?
No, he's gonna try bashing it open a little bit more.
Okay.
So that Greg can get out. So he's gonna do that. Is that enough to hit?
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. Let's see. 4, 8. I have to bring up the water elemental thing again. I think it was like 3 die 8 for his attack. Oh, 2 die 8 plus 4.
You should just set Kahuna's attack on your character sheet.
No, that's true.
Did I get the belt at the same time as the robe?
Yes.
That's
I
why I
believe
don't
you got them
remember it.
both from the ogre, from the Oni.
That's why I don't remember it because I care so much more about the other one.
Yep, so Kahuna.
Okay, so
bashes
Kahuna
it.
is bashing it open. Greg, it's your turn.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Oh wait, it doesn't have a turn.
Oh, you're right, it does. You guys just take another.
Continuing the spin cycle. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just spin cycling. You guys take another 8 damage.
All right, not a problem. I am gonna hit this thing with a cantrip. We're gonna do Booming Blade. It's part of the action used to cast this turn. You must make a melee attack against one creature within the spell's range, otherwise the spell fails. On hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects, and it becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. It immediately takes 1d8 thunder damage when it moves.
Huh. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. I don't know if this mimic can move since it was made into a room.
Actually, it takes 2d8 thunder damage if it. It says if it. Oh yeah, this just basically locks it into place. That's kind of a cool spell. Alrighty, and since this is war magic, I can get a regular attack off on it as well, which I'll re-roll, and then I'll use my extra attack. God damn it! God.
Wow.
Everything about that was awful.
I mean, you do have 3 die 6s, so like every roll
Right.
has at least a 1 in 6 chance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 3 times. I don't know. Fucking probability is a pain in the ass. Anyway, high
I
chance
took
of having
stats,
a
and
1
I
in
would
it.
definitely agree with that.
Anyway, so I mean, at this point you can just walk out of the thing probably. It's got more holes in it than it has walls. Looks pretty sick.
Including me.
You? I don't know.
Is
Ah.
the
you're
other guy
fine.
turn?
I guess Skitter's already left. Okay, let's see. Drez, it's your turn. This thing is probably on its last legs. I don't know how much, I guess health doesn't change when you're shrunk, but, like, you really think this thing would be a little bit flimsier when it's, like, walls or paper thin as opposed to, you know, substantially thicker.
A little bit flimsier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have rules for shrinking a room, an animated room.
Yep.
Oh, dang it. Alright, fine. I was gonna double check because I was like, produce flame got stronger at level 5. Maybe it's stronger at level 10. No, 11 for some reason. Why not? I'm just gonna do an easy one. That's not as good as it could have been. Well, I'm disoriented from the being grappled by money and then teleporting. That's why.
Okay. Does that make it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I will stab it in the eye with the dagger again. And this time, hopefully, I won't miss. Eh.
You miss.
Eh.
Wait, you probably have advantage. You're flanking it with Kahuna. Roll again.
Okay. Not that it's gonna help. Ah.
Okay.
I mean, at least I hit
7
it.
damage. Let me add up. It's pretty close to death.
The best part is that because we shrunk all the money, nobody's going to think it's actually, like, legit. They're going to think it's
Oh, I need to do
counterfeit.
the die thing again.
Isn't it all fake?
One
begin with?
die 4.
No.
Sorry.
I mean, maybe.
I just realized
It's all
that
an
I
animal.
wasn't actually rolling it. So maybe you just take the, like, attack, but then use the 5 for piercing, because I realized I was just set at, like, 7. Which is weird.
Oh, you do kill it. Huh.
Wait, with 5?
Okay. Yeah, well, it only had 2 HP left.
Oh. So what does it do? Fall apart?
So you're stabbing it with the weird culty sacrifice dagger, right?
Yes.
It kinda... Huh.
Oh, god damn it, Alarian. Can't you kill anything normal?
No, she can't. I think it's an error.
Just, why am I
like-
inside
What
when you're
have you
turning it into a
done?
demon?
Okay, so what happens is, you more or less stab it into the eye, and the whole thing kind of starts to, like, vibrate and shriek, and then kind of... It's not unlike when you killed the, Tablemancer with the Void Blade, except for instead of, like, getting just, like, kind of stretched in, like, getting sucked into a black hole, it's kind of more like it crumbles into dust, and then that goes into the dagger.
Whoa. And is there anything different about the dagger?
It's glowing now.
Yes.
You just sacrificed a giant mimic room. And what is left is a giant pile of gold.
Wait, it's still here?
Yeah,
But isn't it tiny gold?
after, like, about a minute, it goes back to regular size, I think.
Violently.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good point. The more time passes, the more it starts to, like, vibrate.
Ah, shrapnel.
Uh-oh.
I'm picturing that the gold is basically like popcorn.
What about
also,
this
I'm getting out
door?
of here.
What about this door? Can I open it?
Yes, you can actually open that one. It's not locked because you took away the mechanism.
Okay, yay!
Sort of.
Excuse me.
So you go into a small room with I don't want to call it like a lavish guard room or a waiting room, but like it's got high quality stools and stuff. And at the end of the hallway, there's some treasure chests.
Treasure!
Normally, this is supposed to be incredibly well hidden because of the mimic, But
we dismantled the castle.
yeah, you dismantled the mimic, so it doesn't really
Again.
matter.
You're
We're running
welcome.
we're running out of castle to
You
liberate.
are this. If a dwarf ever comes back to reclaim his birthright, he's gonna be real pissed at you.
Okay, I'm gonna use detect magic on these chests. 'cause
The chests aren't magical, but the stuff inside of them is.
Okay, that's good. I just wanted to ascertain that these things weren't gonna attack us too. Can I open them?
Yes. Okay, inside you find some pretty fancy dwarven full plate,
Ooh, okay. Not that I'd wear it.
an orb, gauntlets that seem to have like hammers on them, boots
Hammer gauntlets.
that also seem to have hammers on them, 2 little rings, and a pair of like glasses.
And glasses. I'm just writing all this down. Okay, so we have a bunch of armor, and it looks like the hammer boots and the hammer gloves, gauntlets. They seem to be a matching set. What's the orb? Also, Skitter, if you want to wear some dwarven
Hi.
stuff, you probably could.
Awesome. Okay, so
For all I know, this might even
Greg,
be Morden's.
are you going to be standing there?
Of course. This is
Okay.
This is safety.
You're gonna make a reflex, a dexterity save.
Alrighty, I thought it was safety.
You stood in front of the door.
Yeah, you stood in front of the empty doorway. So you get peppered by like about half a dozen gold pieces.
That's
Actually,
like
it's
2
probably more than
damage.
that. It's a lot. They explode. You take 12 damage. It's like they
Oh.
just come. Effectively, the room that was the mimic explodes into a shower of rapidly, explosively enlarging gold pieces, jewels, and other stuff. And
That's true, they are exploding.
and
That'll buff
it's
right out.
yeah. It's kind of like a backdraft from an explosion. You open the door, you're like, "Hey, what's going on here?" And then boom, right in the face. So
Power in the kisser.
yeah. So you've got I mean, you've got some gold pieces embedded in your face.
Did you just say power in the kisser?
No, it was a quote. It was a TV shit. Yeah, it's fine. I spit a gold coin at Trez.
You're a power kisser?
No. Shut.
He's a lover like he's a fighter, powerful and very
Oh,
damaging.
Wander. You're getting everyone in the audience all tingly.
Okay, so what's the properties of the orb?
It's just an adamantite orb. It's just really hard. Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. And the 2 rings. What kind of magical properties do they have?
Rings of protection.
Of protection. What does that do stat-wise?
It's just +1 armor class. Nothing
Ooh.
too fancy.
I'd like one of them. So I'll add that to my armor set. Because I need more armor. And then what are these glasses?
They're for finding traps.
Interesting. That probably would have been useful for the previous room.
I don't know if that counted as a trap. It was kind of alive.
No, it was definitely intended to ensnare people and then digest them in gold.
That's called old wildlife.
So it's just a sophisticated Venus flytrap. Okay. So what happened to the other Skitter?
They're in the other room. I mean, I think Greg just yelled "ow." So
Bag of holding.
Ow!
Oh, you're just taking all the gold?
okay.
Scooping things
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna go ahead and help with the gold scooping.
So, Lauren, you and Skitter probably emerged from the treasure room to find these two like just lying on the floor, just shoveling as much gold as they can possibly shovel into their bags of holding.
Kahuna picks up a bunch of gold in his body.
He
Ew.
moves very
Gross.
slowly now.
He's a Goldschlager.
He
That's
kind of just
fucking
he
awful.
kind of just leaves it behind as he goes because he has no concept of
But
like
they're all
personal
slimy,
wealth.
oozy.
Yeah, He mostly just thinks they're really glittery and likes them, but like doesn't really have much of a reason to hold them
Yeah.
for too long.
Well, I'll take a little bit of it. I especially like the gemstones. Are there any interesting gemstones, or are they all just like sapphires, rubies?
Most of them, I mean, almost all of them seem to be like kind of ceremonial looking, like with gold filigree and stuff, and it's like dwarven this, dwarven that.
Hey, Skinner, can you read any of these?
I mean, this seems to be some dwarven king's like hereditary treasury. Effectively.
Oh, that's kind of neat. This was the Dwarven Castle, so this is like not. This is left
Yeah.
over.
So we're probably robbing some like dwarven prince that doesn't know he has a vault somewhere. But I mean, that's okay.
High five.
And that prince is
Yeah.
gonna come here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we've robbed one prince already. I can't imagine that like pissing off too many more is really going to matter.
There's like no
You
society
know, Skinner, I've
left.
noticed that as we've adventured together, you've developed a looser and looser sense of morals.
I've never had a
Compared
sense
to
of
what
morals.
starting point?
I'm just more willing to talk about it.
Hey,
I guess Greg has
know
more history.
thyself.
Okay, so it takes about an hour to get. It is how many? I wrote down how much it was. It's like a really huge number.
But now I'm trying to rewind it in my head. Like, so Greg worked for Gorlar, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Skitter
Yeah.
worked for Gorlar, but Skitter didn't
Well,
know Greg.
not
when they
really
met,
worked for Gorlar, more like indentured servitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they didn't recognize each other when they met in the first.
Gorlar's
Session?
army used to be a
No.
lot bigger.
Yeah.
Gorlar used to be a lot bigger.
Speaking of, do we know if Gorlar is really dead?
I mean, we killed him.
If he comes up, we'll kill him again.
If we leave,
Yeah.
we never have to know.
Why would you leave here? This is the best time of my life. Hanging out with my friends.
I'm gonna reset everything back to normal. 'cause
List
it's gone
over.
back sort of to full size.
We just earned like a lifetime. Whoa.
I'm just
Room just
resetting
got a lot
it back to
roomier.
full size. Yeah.
Well,
Gotcha.
I just took the dwarven.
Okay.
stones.
So, mind you, there's about 500,000 gold pieces, or 500,000 in gold worth of gold pieces there,
What?
ish. I mean, they're a lot bigger. I guess it's more like 25,000 specific pieces, but it's like a ridiculous amount. You are up to your thighs in gold.
Well, I'm only concerned
We'll
with gemstones.
never be able to carry all this.
Nope,
That's what.
Do you
what
want
they're
to
saying.
donate it to Merrick?
we could. He'd like us more.
Just like
Hmm.
put the chalk door on the floor and just let it all flow in.
Thanks for saving
No,
us,
no, no.
Merrick.
Can Merrick like hold this stuff? Like
I mean,
Like,
his shop
a
is
bank?
like, I want to say, a very tiny subsidiary compared to his warehouse. So, yeah, I think he's fine.
let's call him up. Let's see what he says.
Okay.
Okay, well, I will open up the door then.
Let's see, where's my Merrick icon? Because Merrick, you open it up, and you just kind of hear a whistle. And he like walks out and it's like, this is oh boy, this is a lot of money. He dives
Yeah,
in
we
and
have a bit of a
starts-
problem.
He
but a
kind of
good one.
disappears underneath it. Shh,
Hey,
shh,
don't get
shh,
too-
shh. Let me relish it. You don't see this many piles of gold outside of my vault. Gotta appreciate it
Outside
in
of
its
my-
Yeah,
natural
so,
form.
So, how many points is this going to get me with the Tabaxi Merchant Guild? do you think?
Well, I didn't realize you were still cared too much about scores, but this is a find. Probably, well, maybe bigger than the cheese. I don't know. The cheese has started flowing again. If you didn't know,
The cheese has started to flow?
I mean, I'm the main distributor, so of course I know. You know, just like several like gilded-looking wheels of cheese in his shop.
Oh,
Oh, by the
That's
way,
Absolutely
that's like
sounded
drug dealing, right?
It just sounded like they were talking in code.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I was
The crow
thinking
has
about
left
it.
the banquet.
I had thought that he was referring to like the spice when it came to the spice must flow.
Yeah, I
Stuff.
forgot that cheese is an actual, like, almost controlled substance in this world.
Yeah, speaking
Yeah, because
of,
it's spread because you get it from cows and they're horrible.
how has Gelato been doing?
She's doing great. She's well, If you really want to know, she's bought out like her whole mountain, and well, I don't even think she really handles much of the ice cream anymore. But that's okay. I do.
Well,
Well, my employees do.
How
I
come
don't- I
everybody
don't
that we
touch
run
this
into is a flagrant capitalist?
Well, the secret is that after you get all these riches, you're supposed to go back to society where it matters. Instead of
Oh,
staying
that sounds
here
lame.
where we just hit undead things a lot.
stuff. Yeah, it turns out if you get a bunch of adventures under your belt, you get some stuff.
Also, Merrick, we
You've gone
were
from level 1 through 10 without visiting society again.
we were
Who
told
needs society when you have your friends?
that currently Zagnoth is put under some kind of quarantine.
Yeah, you guys are on lockdown, pretty much. I mean, I could let you out, I guess, but I
That
figured
sounds
you
like a
guys had
very
more
easy
stuff to do
fix.
here.
Well, could you tell us more about the political leanings of the cities beyond Zagnoth? Like, what are their perceptions of all this?
I mean, they've pretty much written you off, and they're just hoping it'll all just kind of blow over or explode inside the barrier and then leave them alone.
Oh,
Not the most effective method, but it's less effort this way.
all right. And yeah. I suppose you haven't seen anything more of well, no, I suppose you wouldn't. We were kind of betrayed
Oh,
by Vivi.
yeah. Well, I mean, saw it coming. Back in what, episode 8?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Ah.
Well, in any case, we're probably going to have to find the mages.
Okay, well, I mean, that's pretty easy, right? They're just on the opposite side of the city. How hard can that be?
Well, aren't they currently under some kind of
I don't know. You guys are the ones in the city. I just hear the news from you guys pretty much. Skitter, mostly Skitter. Nobody really else talks to me here.
Well, then why did
Yeah.
you make your shop in the middle of the military district for a while?
I mean, that was
And the
just so I
port.
could put out some feelers, find some people like you. Now I just go back home and let you open the doors and give me the stuff. Works.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's a capitalist.
Right.
That's a big word for you.
So, what my friends were wanting to know was if some of this could be banked.
Yes, of course. I mean, I'd gladly take it off your hands if you want me to do a proper conversion. I will warn you, most of this is ancient dwarvish, so the value of the currency has dropped a little bit over the years. Not a very consistent bank to to give it its backing
I'm gonna
anymore.
roll an insight check.
You want to
Yes.
see if he's lying?
Because it totally sounds like what someone says to steal from you.
Uh-huh. Well, I do wonder, there are still dwarves on the elemental plane of Earth, per se, right?
Well, yeah, but they'd probably more want this for heirloom stuff. Kind of put it in a museum. Look at this ancient dwarven hoard that we found, and then they'd exchange it for more modern, less interesting currency.
But what about all these stones with the inscriptions on them?
Oh, the gems? I mean, they're worth a pretty penny too.
Is there anything magical about them? Any kind of properties or messages that they relay?
Nope, dwarves generally don't keep don't make their money magic. Stuff gets kind of weird if you leave it for too long.
I think dwarves invented paper.
Also, that printing press works great. A lot less hoards, a lot more luxuries.
I see. Well,
I mean, if you wanted to, I could convert it straight over to dwarven paper currency. Work real well.
but the gold
We're
could
on
actually
fire
be
a
melted
lot.
down, couldn't it?
I mean, it could be, but that would be a gross waste of history. And history has quite the price tag.
Yeah, very true. I just don't see how it would relay into the paper money. Why are we talking about money right now? 'Cause
I
we're
mean,
standing on a pile
we-
of
I am-
stones. Why?
I am neck deep in money.
Money.
And if you leave this gold hoard to me, I will probably go
Did you
swimming in
wanna
it
talk
for the
about
next
the
2
weather?
days before I deal with any of it.
Right. Well, if you believe that we could get a proper conversion for it, that'd be great. Actually, I mean, how long would this be able to tide you and the Tabaxi over for your shop items?
Are you kidding me? The basic value you've presented to me via the gelato alone is, well, I mean, I've more or less gone independent. I'm my own cat now.
I see. Well, that's great, Merrick. That's great. Your own cat. I was wondering, is it all right? You told us not to invite any trouble, but it really saved us back there when we needed a way out. And I know that Skitter was kind enough to sweep the floors for you and get all the rubble out. But if we really need it, can we still come back?
How about here? I got another piece of chalk for you.
Oh, okay.
This goes to my trash heap. If you need to escape anything, just go in there. It can take it. Just don't stay there for longer than 20 minutes.
Why? Because it becomes
Why?
a
What happens?
They
compactor?
turn the incinerator on Tuesdays.
Well, I mean, pretty much all those things and none of those things. It's you'll be fine. It keeps itself clean. I got a lot of trash here.
What if we accidentally use that thing right as it's starting an incineration cycle?
Oh no. Don't worry. It's based on like idleness. If nothing comes in or out in 20 minutes, then it clears itself.
But those toilets
Oh,
never
like
work.
bunny farts. Got it.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, thanks for the info, Merrick. I suppose we now entrust this to you, and we'll continue on to try to save Zagnoth.
Sweet. Thanks, guys. Good luck. And let me know if you find any other extremely fabulous hoards of gold.
We'll do. And
He goes back to swimming in the gold.
We make this guy the richest guy in the kingdom, and he gives us the key to his dumpster.
Yeah, I feel like we got
Yeah.
swindled. But also, Greg doesn't care much
well,
for money, so...
aren't we going to be able to? I mean, we are going to be able to get this gold heap's value in.
Oh, absolutely.
Currency, right?
I mean, honestly, if I weren't busy swimming in this, I'd give you the money right away. But I'll find you in a bit. Do you want items? Do you want like liquid currency, paper money,
Actually,
liquid currency?
We could probably stock up on healing potions, right, guys?
Oh, yeah, right. You people use those. Okay, yeah. Do you want it all in healing potions? Because, like, I can do
No.
that.
That's
Not-
a terrible idea.
Not all in healing potions.
Okay.
We just run around with like a healing potion IV that we're trailing behind.
I was thinking about that. It's like, they could just spend their entire fortune in healing items, because...
That dead god would be drained of all blood 7 times over.
Well, actually, that's a good question. Barrick, how do you acquire your healing potions?
Oh, they're farm fresh.
These are normal.
No weird elder gods involved.
Yeah, he's got artisanal healing potions.
Farm
Yeah.
fresh.
Straight from the cow.
No. Definitely not.
Oh. Hey,
You'd never be able to afford one of those, let alone like
how
a bag
much?
full.
How much for a slice of cheese?
Oh, he looks you up and down. I don't think you have a long enough life of indentured servitude to afford one of those.
We
Really?
gave you one at the start of Zagnoth.
Uh-huh. Look, I didn't think I'd be able to find a buyer.
How
How much did they pay you?
All right. I'll admit I feel a little bit guilty about this. I'll give you a bonus.
Yeah.
Next time I see you. I'm busy. You notice he's like sinking deeper into the pile of gold.
Oh, okay.
Skitter. I think this guy's a
how many
dick.
healing potions do we get?
I mean, isn't everybody?
Okay, well, I'll
Eh.
take 5 large healing
Dimitri was
potions
worse.
at the very least.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, I
yeah.
forgot. Healing potions.
Yep. All right. I'll have a big old delivery. Do you want anything else apart from healing potions? Because like, there's a lot of value here.
Let's let's see. I mean, I
I'll
suppose
take
I
5
have,
healing potions as well.
I have enough mana crystals and orb boosters.
You guys think very small. Look, I'll just give you what I
Okay.
think is value. I'll give you some
What
big
about
old healing
equipment?
potions, and then
What about a cool equipment?
I mean, the world's your oyster.
I want to get do you sell upgrade orbs?
Oh boy, do I ever.
Haven't we bought them from him before?
Yeah, we have.
Let's see your stock of upgrade orbs. Let's start picking some up.
Okay, I have. Give me a second. Okay, so I've got, oh boy. He's going to, wait for chat to fill in a bunch of upgrade orb ideas.
Shut.
Okay, so we have, oh right. So we've got fire, ice, poison. Have I given you the anti-gravity orb yet? Or did I just write that idea down?
I think it's wrote down.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, you know what? Skitter has the anti-grav orb. Well, he has one of those anyway. Let's see. Spikes. Duct tape.
Yep, we already have duct tape.
There's a potato in there.
What?
Don't ask. It's an orb, I think.
There's a potato.
Yep.
Just because it's orb shaped.
The orb potato.
Let's see. I've I was told about your like weird spell focus thing. I got some of those too if you want to try something different.
A spell focus? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if you use it, it messes with your spell. It makes it do something else, like lasers or I don't know.
That seems a little unpredictable, doesn't it?
Let's see. Wow, people are draconic control orb. No.
How about some rations? We haven't had much for rations.
I think the DM gave up on sticklering you on food a long time ago.
Yeah, he wanted it to be a balance to the resting system. Turns out we never rest.
Yeah, or you rest too much and nobody kept track of how much they had, and this was just like, all right, I give up. Let's
We
see.
never rest.
What we need is dragon ale.
Work is never done.
Let's see. I'm just typing things down. Job orb? What?
Oh, by the way, Merrick, have you ever seen the other half of this map? I bring out the letter map.
Nope. I mean, I could probably identify it for you if you get the other half, but that's about it.
Oh, all right. I forgot where we found it. Wasn't it? It was in the room that was right next to him, wasn't it? I think so.
Let's see.
Oh, do you have any more tarot cards, Merrick?
Tarot cards. Are we talking about the deck of many things, or are we talking about your deck of some variety of things?
My deck? I currently have the Chariot, the Devil, and the Magician.
Okay.
And I figured that, like any good card collector, I should try to get the complete set
Well,
someday.
I'll be honest with you. I only have one,
Okay.
and it's the Hermit.
The Hermit.
But it's pretty rare. It's one of a kind. If you take this from me, I can't really give you much else apart from those healing potions.
Oh.
I mean, your friends still get their items, but you'll be flush out.
Do you know what it does?
Yeah, you know what? I think Skitter does actually.
Skitter.
He's been helping out.
Skitter, do you know what the Hermit card does?
Yeah, Zone of Truth.
A Zone of Truth.
Yeah, you're gonna have to upgrade it though. The truths get kind of weird on the low end of the scale.
So, essentially, I would cast it on someone and they'd be forced to tell us the truth.
Yeah, I mean, in its current form, it's mostly just like a really weird version of Truth or Dare.
Odd.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't use it
Isn't
near
that just a
Merrick. He'll
level-
find out who you had crushes on in middle school.
Isn't that just like a level 2 spell, though?
Yeah, but you can upgrade it.
Oh.
ew. Upgrades to the Zone of Truth. That's interesting.
Let's see.
It depends on what other items he has in stock.
Okay, so he has got an orb of we've got a ton actually of options. Okay, so we've got an orb of fire, ice, poison, lightning, anti-gravity, spikes, duct tape, potato, speed, wood, living, throwing, orbs, returning, levitation, repair, healing,
What's an orb of orbs?
and enlarge. Orb of orbs, I don't know.
Oh, wait. Levitation, healing? What were the other ones?
Let's see. Levitation, repair, healing, enlarge, returning, throwing, orbs, living, wood, speed, potato, duct tape, spikes, anti-gravity, lightning, poison, fire, ice, and a bunch of, regular upgrade orbs. There's also repeats of things that you already have, but I'm not listing them because I don't think we want another Orb of Wonder.
Can I take an orb of speed? And let's see, I already have 5 upgrade orbs apparently. Let's do 5 upgrade orbs if I can.
Okay, yep, can do. Don't spend them all in one place. Or do, I don't know. I don't care.
Well, you don't want to
Alrighty.
spend them all in one place, or else you get his glaive and my rapier.
I'm gonna
Those are
use the
fun.
orb of speed on my shoes of normal terraining, as I wrote down.
Okay. So you can move an extra 10 feet whenever you move.
Yeah.
Can I take a look at your list?
Okay, sure, I'll give you the list. Let me find... Keith, I assume none of those interest you? I also have some more body paint if you want them.
I'm also
That is
going
what
to...
could happen is I could just straight up make my character have a higher AC.
So how do the orbs work? Is it powers of 2?
The
It's
little ones
it's 1 for a +1, 2 on top of the 1 for a +2,
Yeah.
and then 4 for
Is
the
that the cap?
+3. No, you can go all the way up to like +10, but it's going to take a lot of orbs.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
Drez.
use 4 of my orbs to upgrade the great axe. I'm gonna
Okay.
use 4 of my orbs to upgrade my armor.
Okay. What armor do you have on right now? Just the regular full plate?
Gorlar's armor.
Oh, right, the spiky armor. I forgot
Yep.
you had that.
So now that's a 23 AC. Just so you know.
Okay.
Is there a visible list of these?
I just wrote them down. I'm probably gonna put a post on Reddit and ask
Yeah,
for like
fire, ice,
a
poison,
very
lightning.
specific list of
Is this
orbs.
something that we should handle between sessions?
Probably, yeah. But you guys summoned Merrick now. So I've got body paints of the chameleon, the tortoise again, the wildcat.
What?
I mean, you got claws, you got teeth. They make them. They make them more teethy. Also grow some hair. I don't know.
Problem.
I'm trying to think of other orbs. There's the orb of the eagle, or not the orb of the eagle, the body paint of the eagle.
Does
The
paint
owl.
stack?
Yeah. I mean,
How does this
they're
work?
like tattoos. Like your tortoise one's just like a little bit on you. So if you want to be that
Perfect.
guy from Far Cry 3, then I mean, we got that.
I just imagine it's like a tramp stamp of a turtle just over and over again all over the body.
Let's see. We can go over a list if you don't want to think about it now.
There's upgrade orbs that normally just upgrade something somehow,
yeah,
right?
let's do this
Yeah.
later so
Like
that
yeah,
we're
yeah,
let-
not...
a magic item, it just makes that magic item do the magic thing more.
It varies, but yes. So if you're talking about the generic upgrade orbs, if you use like a generic upgrade orb on something with a more mundane effect or a pre-existing effect, it'll do it more. So like Shell's cards, for example, will increase the effect.
What if you upgrade the row of stars?
Then you get either more stars or better stars. Kind of depends on what your intent is.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I think I'll consider my options later.
Okay, yeah, I'll get an official list from people.
Just
so
so
that
that we're
we-
not stuck in.
Yeah, so we're not in shopping hell for a while. Because I kind of picked over the Reddit post, and now I think orbs would be the way to go. And I think probably for future campaigns, I'm probably going to reuse the orb system for every campaign because it's a lot easier than being like, what new magic items should I give them? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just give them more orbs.
Get 2 tortoise paints and 2 upgrade orbs?
Go for it.
This is gonna be a problem.
By the end of this, Drez is just covered in cute little turtle drawings.
Gonna get exceptionally harder to hit. Alright, let's find out what happens when I put upgrade orbs in the row of stars.
Okay. So what are you trying to do? Better stars or more stars?
I've returned.
Let's try better.
Okay. So what does the current effect do?
It starts off with 5th level magic missile.
Okay. So every let's see. Yeah, so it just increases the level by 1. So it's now 6th level magic missile.
Oh god. We're
You
gonna
can't
have
go
fun
above
with this one.
You can't go above 20 though.
Can't go above level 20 magic missile. Something
No.
has gotten terrifying if I'm even able to reach that.
Yeah. And it also this does have the kind of diminishing returns.
Magic nuclear warhead.
So it'll get
It just
progressively
becomes like it just becomes magic nova.
I mean, we could do a camp. I mean, if this campaign goes that far, we'll figure that out when we get there.
Yeah.
We're still in Zagnaut, just throwing nuclear missiles everywhere. We can throw 2, and then it's like, well, now it's Fallout.
All right. Well, I hope you're satisfied. I'm gonna go back to swimming in my newfound dwarven horde. And Merrick disappears. That's scary.
Those were
Is
low
that-
rolls.
Is that
God,
just
that's a
one
lot
of
of
them,
damage.
or
That's 1 of the 6 stars.
That's a lot of rolls. 9d4.
when you cast a spell, creates
That's
one
that's
more dart for
94.
each slot above. Okay, so it's a level 6, so it would be. Would it be 8?
Level 7 now.
Oh, you just double upgraded it.
I said 2 upgrade orbs and 2
Well,
turtle.
no, it costs 3 to get it up to +2. Diminishing
Does it?
returns. Yeah.
Oh.
So you can't just be like, I'm going to put in 17. Now I'm just going to destroy things.
Wow.
You're constrained to the same rules as everybody else.
I've never used them before.
Oh, I guess you haven't.
Hey, Skipman, do you get
Yeah.
anything?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Cool.
He got a new suit of dwarven armor, right, Skitter?
I'm not really sure what to do about that. I'll get back to you on it.
Okay.
You notice he does have the gloves and the boots on, though.
Does that help you with the hammer?
I don't know.
I mean, they do have.
I can't identify them. We'll just see what happens.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose we've explored the extent of the dwarven keep and figured out the mystery of that room.
I'm just gonna put the other one in my belt of ogre strength then.
Okay. Let me look.
Now, guys.
As far as I can tell, it gave me 5 strength originally.
Yeah. So, you go up by 1 tier. So your strength is up to, no, your strength is just at 22 now.
All right.
Now, guys, in order to find the mages in the mage district, shouldn't we come into contact with the Paper Mage, his brother, and the little rock guy?
I mean, didn't we crush them to death?
That's what I want to know, if they were crushed to death or not.
That's a good point.
Let's go check out the ruins.
All right, why not?
And so we start off Season 3 exactly the way you'd expect it, with a little bit of chaos, a good old Axe of Exploding Wonders crit, and some new loot to mess around with. But what awaits them outside of Fort Zagnoth? What things have been going on while they've been busy dealing with Gorlar? Well, I guess you'll just have to find out on the next episode of Dungeons & Dragons: Grave of Man.